Nigeria's airtime economy. How phone credit became currency. No cash, no problem. In Nigeria, you can pay with cell phone minutes. Welcome to Weird Geo Economy, the channel where we explore the world's most creative, chaotic, and flat-out weird financial systems. Today, we're heading to Nigeria, not for oil or Nollywood, but to explore how, in parts of the country, mobile phone credit has become a legitimate currency. Yes, people are buying bread, paying for rides, and even tipping police officers with prepaid airtime. We're in Nigeria, Africa's largest economy and most populous country, where economic innovation often grows out of necessity. While Lagos buzzes with fintech startups and digital banks, it's in the rural villages, unstable regions, and underbanked zones where one of the world's strangest economic phenomena takes root. Airtime as money. In places where inflation devalues cash, banks are unreliable, and infrastructure is weak, people have turned to something they trust more than the local currency. Mobile phone credit. It's fast, it's digital, and in many cases, it works better than money. Airtime, the prepaid credit used to make phone calls or send texts, has become a de facto currency across many parts of Nigeria. People trade airtime for goods, services, transportation, haircuts, and even rent. You can send someone 500 naira worth of airtime as payment for a meal, or give a police officer mobile credit instead of cash during a negotiation on the road. Why airtime? Because it's easy to transfer, requires no bank account, and holds value better than a pocket full of crumpled naira notes in regions plagued by inflation or corruption. Most phones in Nigeria are prepaid, and all major telecom providers like MTN, Glo, and Airtel allow seamless peer-to-peer transfers. With a few button presses or an SMS, you've sent digital value across the country. It's basically Venmo without the banking system. Because Nigeria's formal financial system doesn't work for everyone. Roughly 60% of Nigerians are unbanked, especially in rural areas. Add to that frequent ATM shortages, rampant cash counterfeiting, and periodic currency redesigns that make physical money even harder to trust. In contrast, mobile networks are everywhere. Even in areas without clean water or stable electricity, people have a phone and a SIM card. And because nearly everyone uses prepaid plans, airtime is liquid, mobile, and universally recognized. In fact, airtime has become so reliable that some people store savings in phone credit rather than in cash. It's not interest-bearing, but at least it doesn't disappear due to bank failures or government interventions. And in crisis zones, like in parts of northern Nigeria where instability limits access to banks or cash, airtime often becomes the only viable currency. The participants in this underground economy are everyone from street vendors and farmers who accept airtime payments when buyers don't have cash, young Nigerians and students who use airtime to buy second-hand clothes or pay for rideshare bikes, police officers and informal workers who increasingly prefer airtime because it's fast, untraceable, and holds value in uncertain economic conditions. Criminal networks, who sometimes use airtime as a way to launder small-scale proceeds or transfer money without banks. And then there are the airtime brokers, individuals who offer slightly discounted rates to convert airtime into cash or other goods. In effect, Nigeria has developed an airtime forex market at the street level. During Nigeria's 2023 cash shortage, some traders began pricing goods in airtime instead of naira, with airtime transfers becoming a dominant form of small-scale commerce. There's a growing black market for airtime agents who buy bulk airtime at a discount and resell or convert it into goods, sometimes even transferring airtime internationally. Airtime transfers have been used for bribes and ransom payments, especially in regions where banks are monitored or under government scrutiny. In a country where the official currency fails to meet people's needs, Nigerians have once again shown the power of adaptation. Airtime, a byproduct of the telecom industry, has morphed into a trusted, fast and functional substitute for money. It's not printed, it's not minted, but in much of Nigeria, it's the real currency of survival. For more stories about how people rewrite the rules of economics in the strangest ways, subscribe to Weird Geoeconomy, where we turn unconventional into unforgettable.